Jensen Huang.
Even the mechanical design is a miracle. Look at this, it's got two fans. This whole graphics card is just one giant fan. So the question is, where's the graphics card? It's literally this big. The voltage regulator design is state-of-the-art, incredible design. The engineering team did a great job. So here it is. Thank you.
Co-founder and CEO of Nvidia. He founded Nvidia in '93, and he is one of the most influential technology leaders on this generation. He is the central figure behind GPUs, AI acceleration, and modern computing infrastructure. In this video, we're not going to talk about technology. We're not going to talk about AI, but we are going to talk about how Jensen Huang's visionary self can become how he is today and lead Nvidia as the world's most valuable company. So Nvidia originally focused on GPUs for video gaming. It could be in your laptop, computers, phone, you can name it. But it nearly failed multiple times in its early years. Nvidia survived the dot-com crash while many competitors collapsed. Jensen and Nvidia committed early to GPUs and accelerated computing when the market default was only CPUs. And this is how Jensen Huang's early commitment led to how he is today and how Nvidia become one of the world's most influential infrastructure company in today's modern digital age. And it was all possible because the single trait that Jensen Huang has, which is visionary. So basically, visionary is not guessing the future. We can see that Jensen isn't actually guessing, right? He predicted and he committed to it because it is a commitment before the actual validation even exists. Visionary thinking turns uncertainty into a roadmap, then align people, products, and partners behind it. Just look at Nvidia now. Multiple companies and platforms are using its products, services, and infrastructures. Companies like Meta, Microsoft, OpenAI, Amazon, Google Cloud, Azure, Oracle, and many more. We can see the visionary self in Jensen in his public appearances, especially when he uses keynotes and public forums to set the narrative, such as AI factories, accelerated computing, and platform roadmaps. He actively engaged with other major AI leaders while he's sharing stage and debates regarding AI and the advancement of technology, how it impacts to the humanity. Nvidia often participates in government and research collaborations where AI infrastructures become the national capability. And it's not possible to do it if you don't have a visionary self, especially when you are a leader of a company. Because most people, they actually wait for the momentum to happen, then they decide to do something about it, right? But not a visionary self, not a visionary leader such as Jensen Huang. He decides before the momentum even happens. And this is really important for all of you in a leadership position. Visionary is something that you have. You actually must have it inside yourself, because as a leader, you need to pick one direction where you can fully commit for years, not weeks, not even months, but years. And you have to commit it even when the rewards aren't even showing up. And we're not talking about the rewards yet. We're talking about the momentum. Very few, very small views, no likes, no comment. You have to keep on going. Even say that you have not a leadership position. Maybe if you don't have a leadership position, but say you are a creator, you're a YouTuber, you're someone actually new in the field, you have to commit to it. Again, not weeks, not months, but years. Because all of this is actually a long-term game. Visionary people understand what they are fighting for and how they need to commit for a very, very long time. And they also understand how to get the people around them to focus on that one single goal for a long time period of time. because it's actually a game of compounding. At one single time, you can finally harvest it, but you have to put in the work now. You have to put in all the effort now, your time, your energy, because you will have to go it for a long time. I know this doesn't sound easy, but it's actually all about visionaries. They believe in their goals even without the momentum, even without the results aren't even showing up. And this is also resonates very, very profoundly, just like Jensen Huang's story. He knew that basically it's all CPUs, but why the hell did he even focus on GPUs? People are actually using CPUs and that's totally fine. And I think at that moment, AI is not what AI is right now today. It's not the core component and the core infrastructure, right? It's all just a nice to have. But the commitment, how Jensen Huang's and Nvidia commitment and focus on that one single trait, on that one single thing, which is the acceleration of computing, GPUs, and so on, and finally led them who they are today. And remember, visionary people can delay the reward. You have to understand that the reward aren't going to show up every single day or actually overnight. If you do find something that actually reward you overnight, well, you can safely assume it's most basically, it's a scam. And today's age, so many scamming happens, and you don't need to care about it. You don't need to look at it because it's definitely something that you don't want to pursue. You want to have the long-term game. Maybe you're still young, you're still inexperienced, and I believe it was all about the exact moment when you push through. Believe in yourself, believe in your vision, believe in a long-term game, because when you're older, it's about time you harvest what all you've been putting through the work, what you've been putting the effort, and definitely your time that you've spent. It will all come down to it. So make sure you stay focused on yourself, stay focused on your goals, stay focused on your dreams and your vision. Again, especially if you're a leader, you have to understand you are asking a lot of people to go, and we're going to go something on that one single goal. Would probably, most of them, they don't even care. And it's your job as a leader to be visionary, much more visionary than other people around you and your followers. And I guess that's what we can talk about visionary today, what we've talked about Jensen Huang. And if there's someone else that you want to talk, that you want to discuss, please feel free to comment below, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.